folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. And the Huskers will kick this away to start us off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. To get past a man. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Looks right for a quick completion. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. That's caught. It's Clark. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play will stand. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, saves by the would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll run it to the right side. He's past the marker and still going. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But quickly. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise 2nd inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Takes the handoff again. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Nebraska.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Great cut there. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. It's a big pickup after the catch, more importantly, holds onto the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
Fighting for yardage, but he defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Will look to convert here on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, they look to the right. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the handoff. Running with purpose. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the move now. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him, but it's a first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The Red Raiders looking to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion of the tight end. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of his defense to prevent a big play.
A deep shot to the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And the Red Raiders looking to crank up the tempo a bit. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but Really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Throwing off play action. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive. This one is 3rd and goal. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Chris, 3rd down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside his 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing 4th down.
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Fighting, but he won't get in. The defense stops him just short of the goal line. What a play. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Gets the first and still running. Puts the defender into the spin cycle and breaks free. 1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
We've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what they're... is on 4th down coming up.
The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. First part of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The first play of the drive now set up at the 24. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw yet again. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down.
Get set. Get set.
And he drops back in the gun. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Looking to scramble to his left. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Going to try to use his legs here. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up on the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to
swarm by the pass rush. A sack. The Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Clark. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
By the receiver.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. First down. Looking to throw the football. Pass clock. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick it off to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. The freshman with a little too much air into that one.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Ball handed off. The Cornhuskers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, you can't criticize this coach for being too conservative, can you? This guy's going for it on fourth down deep in his own territory. You have to have the utmost confidence in your offense to be able to execute that. And in this case, they proved him right.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Huskers will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Ball fielded near the 35. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Looking deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. The first to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's found some room at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
He'll throw it now. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Hand off to the single back. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Huskers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now, who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now, with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor? Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field.
Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. He'd been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Huskers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the move now. And the defense forces him out of bounds. It's a short loss.
Now this quarterback's a threat with his legs, but this defense has clearly done their homework. They're not fooled at all. Good job of pushing him out of bounds for a short loss.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to scramble. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Cornhuskers lining up here on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This quarterback on fire today. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call?
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
But I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaks an open space. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll be brought down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He escapes the pocket. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. This offense cannot be stopped.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? The back's got it. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass here on second down. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking for a man. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. The pass rush closing in. He puts it on the turf. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, what a wasted possession. In the second half of a tied game, you got the ball in the red zone. You're going in to score and take the lead, and you put the ball on the ground. And just like that, you flip the momentum to your opponent.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Handoff from the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. In the clear at the 25. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense. Touchdown, Huskers. They take the lead in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. Your defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
35, Texas Tech, 28.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the 1st down. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs. Get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. You've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's